I'm Nathan, and we're plant science students at Cornell University.
We are interested in understanding how plants sustain themselves and how understanding plant nutrients can help make human healthier.
Today, we're going to share with you some information about iron, an important nutrient for both plants and humans.
We wouldn't have food if it wasn't for agriculture. It is the basis of our civilization, so advances in food production are of extreme importance. Certain eras have defined and changed agriculture and human history. These are known as agricultural revolutions. The first agricultural revolution was the transition from hunting and gathering to planting and sustaining. The second was the addition of mechanization in harvesting, transportation, and marketing. The third was the implementation of technologies such as fertilizers, the use of high-yielding seeds, and improved irrigation methods. In summary, this produced more food and energy in the form of calories, but there was also a decrease in the concentrations of nutrients, including iron. This ultimately caused for people to have enough food, but not enough nutrition. Iron is an element that is essential to our body, whose red color is analogous to blood and is cemented into many ideologies as a sign of health and vigor. Due to its unique properties, iron plays a critical role in DNA synthesis, respiration, and many other complex pathways of photosynthesis. This nutrient is relatively abundant in Earth's crust, about 5%, but not all of it is available to plants. And while plants have the amazing capability of transforming inorganic materials to organic ones, they need help. This is a prominent issue that affects iron absorption from plants towards human. This causes major problems for global health, especially because most of the Earth's population eats a plant-based diet. Animal products, especially organ meats, do an amazing job at repleting one's iron reserves, like liver and tongue. But for my plant-based peeps, fermented soy products like tofu and leafy green vegetables are an excellent source of non-heme iron and contain other nutrients as well. One can also boost iron absorption by consuming iron-rich foods with vitamin C. I personally have a stir-fried tofu with lots of veggies when I'm feeling low on iron.
Achieving adequate iron intake is a challenging task. With iron being such an abundant mineral in the Earth's crust, why do plants have such a difficult time acquiring the appropriate amounts? Well, part of the answer lies in the soil environment, where iron is found unevenly distributed and bound to other minerals. This uneven distribution can lead to iron deficiency, which can be recognized when the spaces between young leaf veins begin to yellow. If left untreated, the whole leaf will yellow and the plant will die. Further up the food chain, the effects of low iron can be devastating for humans that consume less than what they need. Iron deficiency in humans can result in stunted brain development in children, as well as iron deficiency anemia, which can produce severe fatigue and enhance other infections and diseases. Iron deficiency affects up to 30% of the global population, particularly those who rely on plant-based diets that are low in dietary iron. However, the effects of iron deficiency anemia are more likely to be prevalent in historically marginalized populations, whose access to quality food and healthcare treatment is limited by income, geography, and politics.
Since iron is so important for both plants and humans, let's move on to how plants and humans get their iron. We have talked about the two oxidation states of iron, and plants have developed strategies to take up both of them. For dioicous and non-grass monoicous, such as petunia or cucumber, they synthesize an enzyme called ferrochilic reductase, which can convert the iron 3 to iron 2 at the root surface. And the plants take up the iron 2 via a transporter into root epidermal cells. For grasses, such as maize and rice, they release a compound called phytocellulophores, which could bind iron 3 and be taken up as a complex by transporters in the epidermis. Within the plants, iron is transported upwards in a special vascular tissue called the xylem, and will be partitioned and loaded into the phloem, another specialized vascular tissue, which transports iron to different destinations such as young leaves, seeds, and even go back to the root. Plants are also smart enough to sense the changing environment and coordinate their roots and shoots to work together for efficient iron uptake. Due to the complicated soil environment It is not hard to imagine a plant growing in the soil with uneven distribution of nutrients, such as iron. What will happen? Part of their roots will be stronger than others to increase nutrient foraging. To achieve these responses to the unbalanced environment, plants actually developed an elaborate signaling network behind this common phenomenon. Basically, both iron deficient and iron sufficient root parts will send a signal to the shoot to report their iron status. The shoot will process all the information and send signals back to roots to tell the iron sufficient parts that some places need iron. Then the iron sufficient parts will develop more lateral roots and upregulate the iron uptake genes. The iron loaded into the plant edible parts will be consumed by humans. Even though there are abundant iron elements in nature, not all of them are available to be taken up by plants. Even though plants can take up enough iron for their growth, maybe there are not enough iron in the edible parts for human demand. The concept of biofortification has been developed in order to increase the density of mineral nutrients in edible tissues. The approaches include enhancing iron accumulation in seeds by introducing the iron storage protein, modifying iron distribution, or improving the iron uptake.
Thanks for joining us in this discussion about iron and its role in human and plant health.
Remember, plants form the foundation of our diet, so challenges in plant health can become challenges in human health.
Going forward, understanding how plants take up, use, and store mineral nutrients will help us provide nutritious food for people around the world.